Hey guys, Kimber Wright here. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm a lot more better than I was before. Basically, I've had a stomach bug for the past 2 weeks now, and I've got medication, so hopefully I can be on the mend in a couple of weeks. It's annoying because I've also recently started a new job, um, but hopefully with good diet and good the medication, I should be able to get back on my feet at some point soon. So, I thought that for this Sunday, as we hadn't had one for a while, excuse me a sec, I thought it's time, whoops, once again, for a Pirates of Peace edition. Let's read where we were. Now, where we were, a ship was just about to enter the harbour, and April had just joined the captain on her voyage. April sat in her musty old cabin. Old memories sailed in her mind. The sound of water lapping against the sides soothed her. She closed her eyes. Penny for your thought? She glanced up at her captain. She was standing at the door, the sun highlighting her image. April stood up. Forgive me, Captain. Forgive me, Captain. The captain shook the apology away. You have the right to think. Like a sister, she placed herself on the bed. April sat beside her. Now, time to talk. We have land ho in sight. The island is still a little away from here. I was poisoned with landlubber thoughts. I was afraid. What if he planned an attack already? What if the harbour is already in danger? The captain nodded. Her first mate was always so caring. We can go ashore and eavesdrop on the landlubbers. There's a good pub. April giggled. What is it with you and pubs, Captain? Only April could get away with that. The pub was called the Hanging Rope. The captain snorted while April thought about Mary. She had thought she was going to die. They sat at a table at the back, and the captain headed to the bar. 2 G&Ts, mind the tonic. The bartender nodded. The captain settled at the table. April was looking out the window, humming to herself. I ordered a gin and tonic without the tonic. I was so close. All my life I had been so close to death. So was our mum and dad. Your mum and dad. Our mum and dad. They died honourable pirates while raising 2 fine daughters. Pirate blood. Sailor of the Navy. April chuckled. Pirates pay bay hepre ibre. Abre. The captain laughed. The bartender served their drinks and received his pay. April was right to be cautious. Pirates and people of the night littered the tables. Most were drunk or sleeping off the poison. A group were fighting over a spilt drink, while another group were being thrown out. A shabby-bearded, stinking old pirate swaggered towards their table. They showedly rolled their eyes and grinned like children. Morning, ladies. Evening, mate. Any news on the sea? The man laughed drunkenly and slumped in a chair. His beer bottle spat. It's a rough wind out there. Davy Jones has claimed many a poor sailors in the west. A fair note to hold, first mate. Held and logged, captain. And a tragic tale, I hear. In the far east, in a place called Peaceful Bay. Their backs snapped straight. A chilly wind settled on her spine as April choked on her drink. The captain found her voice first. Peaceful Bay? What tale do you speak of? The old pirate leaned back in his chair and folded his arms suspiciously. Why, you aren't Navy sailors, are you? Do we look like those pretend sea dogs? Tell me, or I will send you to Davy Jones's locker. The pirate eyed the captain, then seized up April. His eyes fell on April's hand, clutching her sword's hilt. Her face had hardened with hidden determination. Well, I can see you have the scurvy dog's will in you. Very well. The old Navy, Admiral Ben Cutthroat, has planned a raid on Peaceful Bay. Word has it an old enemy of his, an old pirate, is hiding there. April Seashell, first mate to the pirate Marie de Oak. Captain, April attempted to keep her voice down, but worry was heard in her voice. Ben will slaughter everyone. He claims that he is working under the king, but he is more of a pirate than we are. More than any pirate that sailed the Seven Sea. April, the captain whispered, if we go back, we endanger our own lives. But they're my friends. The pirate shot out of his chair at these words. The king's sailors, traitors of the pirate law. Angrily he drew his sword. April and her captain drew theirs and faced him. I have said too much. You misinterpret us, the captain answered calmly. We have just sailed from the bay ourselves, where, under the king's nose, a few pirates have been in hiding. My first mate has friends at Peaceful Bay from our ship. Oh, the pirate sighed, lowering his sword. I see. Then, for whatever reason, the pirate suddenly swung his sword. April just had time to yell, Captain! Before the three swords clashed. Angered eyes faced them. You know the law. Pirates should rather die than hide away like cowards. If you know such pirate, you should die. He swung again. The captain pushed April aside. Metal clashed with metal. Not one to back from a fight. April lunged forward, causing the pirate to stumble. April controlled her sword, her speed aiding its movements. The captain striked his wrist, knocking the sword out of his hand. He staggered back, two swords pointing at his throat. He gasped and his eyes shone with amusement. It can't be. You two are... It can't. Come, my first mate. We have all the info we need. Sheathing their swords, they departed back to their ship, leaving a kneeling, terrified pirate clutching a broken sword and destroyed bottle in each blood-stained hand. Meanwhile, as April hurried on the ship, Peaceful Bay burned an angry orange. Red decorated the once busy street, now littered with the corpses of men, women, and children. Chains rattled abandoned as a grinning water beast of a ship sailed without a guilty conscience into the weeping sea. Its flag mockingly displayed its royal flag of the king's loyal men. And down below, head in her hands, cold chains gripping her scared wrists, Mary sobbed in the comfort of her father's arms, her little hand clutching the decapitated carving of the Deer family. Oh, it's getting pretty exciting. Now, I'm going to have to pause this series because I need to write quite a lot. That's about as far as I've got with writing it. I hope with more time that I'm able to fresh out a lot of the chapters and work on some more. I have an idea of where this story is going. I just need to figure out what actions need to be taken. I'm also scared that I might steer away, if you'll pardon the expression, from the original idea that I had when I started writing it. But who knows? Maybe I'll get inspiration. What's that? Oh, little Bob. So, meanwhile, I'm going to focus on recovering a little bit more. Hopefully I can get back onto some kind of shape. Maybe my new job can help. But until then, stay safe, stay well, keep the magic in your fingertips, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.